everybody, we're back with some city skylines. So off camera, I didn't do much. I basically went through and added like a little bit extra because I want to zone this entire area and I needed a road that went down here. I think there's a path that actually follows this side. I might be wrong. The satellite map is a little bit tricky to read, but there's no road here. But the thing is, like, all the building access is along the side, and it's a huge building that stretches across. And I can't really depict that in vanilla Skylines, so I put this road doesn't actually exist so far as I can tell, but it'll help us to zone the left and right of this little section. So that's just a little thing I did off camera. I also have, I've gone through the park and done some decorating. In hindsight, this is probably what I should have done for the last episode because like I was futzing so much with things that I literally spent 50 minutes just redoing some of the paths, and I don't know, I was a little disappointed in that episode, but yeah, just explain stuff. I put in this hedge. This is meant to represent that bear pit. I moved the information center here because apparently, around the edges of the old, what's it called again? Hold on. Zoom in my map. Maybe a little more. Okay. Google Maps is not really being helpful, but basically, there's supposed to be like information kiosk and stuff around here, so I figured why not. And I put these just where represent. They do have like little domes and hedges and stuff. So this is meant to be a kind of a bear pit, but we're using our imagination to come up with it. And then over here, I kind of I made the kids' park look a little bit nicer. I put in this to represent that tower I was talking about. Just beautified a little with some extra little flourishes here and there. Add some trees, like a bench, that kind of stuff. Because I'm trying to improve the park enough so that it's got pretty decent attractiveness, but we're trying to get it to level up because there are some buildings that we can unlock at like level 5 park that we might be able to use in this design. So I'm hoping that we can actually manage that. I think it's if we go to City Park. Like there's some gondolas that or gazebos that we might want to put in. I might actually do a little pier. I'm thinking about it. As part of the decoration for when we put up the actual bridge. And then this climbing frame could be like I could put that in instead of this little like dinky kids park and have the climbing frame instead. Something like that, I feel like there's still some love that we can give Kugelnischer Park. Just for now, hopefully it's pretty enough that it'll slowly level up. I mean, it looks like it. I just need more visitors, it's a time thing. So we just we'll let that run in the background and see what happens. There's a lot of stuff I want to do up here. So this is a little transport hub, and I think there's a lot of potential here, but we haven't unlocked all of our public transportation yet. Really, the issue is population. We need more population. Same with the university. I talked about putting in Humboldt University. We can't do that because, again, our population numbers are just too low. So I thought for today, I would work on this little section here. And the reason why is it's zoned residential. So it could be a way for us to sort of close this gap. And it should also be pretty easy in terms of, well, just the layout. It's a grid, so it shouldn't be too difficult for me to do this while just kind of, I don't know, chatting a bit and all that. So that is my thought process. Already, this road looks like it's a bit off from there. Already, I'm finding stuff that I'm not exactly thrilled to see. Yeah, it goes straight through here. So, and then there's a little road there. Let's this little corner, let's start with that, because it's easy to see all the trees and stuff. Yeah, so it looks like it has a little bit of, it's a mix, right? I would zone this residential, and then the stuff down here commercial made, which is good, because we do have commercial demand as well. So let's just start. We'll do a 2-lane road. It's funny, like, I rely on these 2-lane roads just because, do we want to buy this section so we can really do that properly? We'll just start here. And it goes, it's pretty much straight across, right to this crazy intersection. So let's see if we can line that up with the trees as best we can. I'm going to actually have it go over a little bit further. And it just deleted every single tree. Some of these, I don't think you can actually... The trees are too close together. So you can't actually build a road properly through them. But let's give it a go. Get a refund. Maybe if we turn off that for now, because it's trying to place it in a part that isn't exactly in between these two trees. Like, if we can do it as a short little bit, that could be the start. Yeah, it's mostly just these roads are too wide, even the very small ones. Like, we could do a dirt road and it would fit, probably. But obviously you don't want to have like a... Yeah, see, the dirt road will fit. Well, that's on the map creator, honestly. That's not something I can really do anything about. But I will use this dirt road and then upgrade it, because that seems like the best way to get the best line we possibly can with these. Yeah, if we zoom down in here, I want it to be... That looks just about right, huh? Stretch it a little bit further. Click. Okay, not a single tree got deleted. So, that's probably the best we can do. I mean, if we had movement, we could set it to not delete the trees. Again, it's very much like designed, I think, for a move-it map, but... You know, that's not my fault. So we're gonna have to sadly delete these trees, but I also think it kind of works out. So let's also use this medium road, set to straight lines, and try to get it lined up. Is there any wonkiness to this road? There is. Okay, so one thing that this road does... It's showing that it's straight, but there's actually a little slight curve where these two roads meet. So we'll try to represent that. And I'm just going to put this in. No, that's not quite straight, is it? I wonder. I think that, honestly, I put the... I see. So this, it looks like it curves up here, comes down, and then there's another curve. Gotta zoom in real close. There's like another curve right around here, so I guess I'll represent it that way. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, good. Then we'll go in and boop like that. I feel like that's pretty good, if I'm being honest. Why is this, like, being weird, though, with that intersection? What does that symbol mean? No electricity, maybe? For the lights? I'm not sure. That put in a weird kind of road. Trolleybus wires. Oops. Oh god. Hopefully it's just... Did I do the whole road as trolleybus? I did. Oh well. I mean, to be honest, trolleybuses are great. Like, honestly, I kind of wish we could go back to develop our cities around trolleybuses. But... sadly, the whole trolleybus industry was destroyed by the personal greed of, you know, like the Ford Motor Company. Trolley buses are great because they, one, they have to go slower, so it kind of respects pedestrians. Two, it, like, it gives pedestrians right away, which I think is great, because we need more walking in our cities. We're getting too fat without it. And two, let's see, so I want this, kind of follow this as best it can. We might use a little bit of a curve road at the end here, because it's meant to be sort of like as straight as a distance too short as it can be. Okay, can you? Okay, yeah, that's all right. It's not exactly how it goes. It's actually more like a perfectly straight section there, but I think it's gonna work for our purposes. So let's see. There's 4 of these little sections, and then the top, it does seem like it goes straight through here, and then it has a little curve at the end that makes the whole thing kind of work. Oops, I want straight lines. Yeah, so this is just kind of like a relaxing thing we can do, and we needed to boost our population anyway. So I figured this would be like kind of a fun little short episode. It's not gonna be like super crazy or anything. That'll represent that little curve at the end of that. Just something I can throw together in a couple minutes. Now, as for, let's see, there will be 2 more beneath it. Really? Or am I? Like, I'm wondering if there's one down here. What's going on? Okay, let's just start with the top here. I got this line, and I can actually see, yeah, those little trees over here. This is like a little, this is an arena, actually. It's like a amphitheater. So beneath that, what is this? Because there's like a bunch of trees here. Is that this thing? Yes. Okay, so there is... What is that? Interesting. So, this little line of trees is kind of like a parking lot, I think? Or plaza. Yeah, it's like a plaza in front of a little hotel out here. And so, this is the actual road. That's probably as best we can do. And this would be where a hotel chain goes. And then, there is a road. We look here. It's kind of as straight as can be. And then, like this, and at the very end it curves again. There are a lot of those, like, last-minute little curve things for this. So, I actually want the alignment tool so I can, yeah, get that nice angle. And we'll leave a tiny little bit... Oh, too close. Yeah. And that can kind of represent, like, the little turn at the end. It's not exactly a little turn, is it? Ah, come on. My mouse has been doing this double-clicking nonsense, and it's driving me mental. Can I do... Okay, that's about as short as I can make it. Okay. That is fine, though. That actually looks pretty good. That's kind of what it is. So... This right here, this big gap, is actually like a big hotel chain. That's why, like, yeah, unfortunately, some of the bigger intersections, and what was confusing me was like, well, there's 4, but for this bottom section, but no, the bottom section is, like, down here. So we would have to, like, buy off the map, but that's fine. So, some of these are hotels, some of these look to be apartments. For the most part, I'm going to zone residential. It's the thing we need the most of. And I'm taking some liberties just for the sake of... and like that, sure. Just for the sake of us getting our population up more. Oh, there are a few more roads, though. So, starting here, there's no road here. Or am I just crazy? Because there are trees there. Okay, this is definitely that hotel I was talking about. Then yeah, very clearly, there's no road here. It's like a wide intersection. The other thing I'm wondering is this doesn't look exactly straight. I actually don't think it is. So we're gonna redo this part. I want to be perfect. So we need... yeah, the snap is on. Seems to be adding a little bit of an angle. It really wants to do that. Okay, so that was there. If we move it one over, it does preserve the trees. Okay. And actually does a better job. Yeah, that looks better. Is this one's slightly off too. I can tell because there's gap here. So, alright, we're redoing everything. It's because I didn't have snapping on when I was setting it up, but... oh, and down here, even... okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. I think it's brilliant. This is why it takes so long, by the way, for me to, like, set up these. Alright, that is off. And that is... all that is off. We're redoing it. We're redoing it. So, we have snapping on, right? And so I'm going to... can I... this is where move it would be useful. Well, I think we're going to end up losing... that. It looks off, doesn't it? Because it's got that gap right there. Or am I nuts? Let's see. Road... snap to road length, grid, road... okay, let's turn off snapping again. And... try to... get this... come on. That looks very close. Now if we zoom out, yeah, see the angle's off. Also, what's this? It's saying those trees there, but that would not line up, would it? No, so does it go, does it dip down? No. Weird. Yeah, because all these trees, all this, needs to line up perfectly, otherwise it's wrong. So let's make an attempt at that. Because these trees here, I'm wondering if maybe the map creator just kind of eyeballed it. I'm not even sure how they did the map so accurately. Like, I'm kind of impressed by it, if I'm being honest. So, we got snapping on. And we go straight almost to the end here. That preserves some of the trees, but it doesn't look straight, does it? So... It's not a line. I wonder if that's just the map and not... Because this would be straight across, right? Alright, I have a plan. If this goes straight down, we can use as a guide to try and... get this as straight as we can. Man, well, okay, that looks a little bit better in my brain. And, oh, let's go ahead and finish the connection before we delete this guide road. You know what it actually is? We look here. This is the trouble. This is angled. Like, I think we can see if we do zoning. Yeah, see? Slightly angled. And it's not meant to be. And that's ruined everything. It's the highway. The highway is pushed a little bit too much up. But that's not really my fault. I mean, I was following the trees here as the guide. I guess we're gonna have to accept that, but it's wrong. It's wrong and I'm upset. But yeah, I think that's just kind of... We'll have to accept that, man. Why did it change the entire angle of the whole road? Okay, well... I'm just gonna say, you know what? It's weird. It is slightly off. Like, you can see it too. Like, if you look here, this is pretty straight, but if you follow, it turns slightly. That's the map creator. That's not on me. So, yeah, I had nothing to do with that. Oh well. Yeah, now it'll mean that this is all a little bit wrong. But that seems to be like the best we can do, given the circumstances. And that way, this is straight, it's parallel almost to this one, up here. That is the line, that's how we're going to do it. As for you, yeah, I want you, like, come on, do it like how you just did it. Like that. Oh no, don't change that. Don't go, I need to, like, look up hotkeys, because I've totally forgotten all the City Skylines hotkeys. And they would be super useful right now. We'll do it like that. Okay, there. For just toggling the little construction bulldozer on and off. Well, let's do that real quick. Hit escape. Escape. It should be under options, maybe? Key mapping. Toggle snapping. Oh, I need to toggle these as well. There's pan. Toggle tool mode button? I don't even know what that means. Where is toggle the little bulldozer? Come on. Well, I have no idea. Toggle snapping all. I should set up some hotkeys is the issue. It seems like there are some useful ones I just never set. Zoom camera, debug output, screenshot. Ooh, F12 for screenshots. High resolution, shift F12. Nice. Well, there must be a way to toggle the bulldozer. I am going to, like, Alt-Tab and look it up. It has to exist. Hotkey for bulldozer. Cities Skylines. What is it? It says B. Okay. Let's see if that is actually set correct. Whoop. B. Oh, beautiful. B is for beautiful. Cool. That will save a ton of time because I'm constantly redoing stuff. Okay. Now the next part, we gotta rebuild all those roads that we had. Probably shouldn't have deleted all. Well, actually, let's make sure that we have a nice little guide road. It's not gonna quite fit on the node, is it? Yeah, it slightly wants to angle things. What if we... I might just give up on saving these trees. Use them as a guideline and not a rule. It's much easier to do it that way. Anyway. It's not like the trees would be preserved due to zoning. I don't have like special zoning stuff going on. Okay. And then we know that this is definitely a real thing. But this one, I don't know why you put some trees here. There aren't even any trees on the satellite. Like, this road does not exist. What I think happened was he has an older map, and this road got eliminated. But I guarantee it does not exist. Oh, but this road this goes straight. Actually, it's the other one that seems to curve down. Right? Okay, so one more review. We got our little gym here and stuff, the amphitheater. This is a hotel. There's some kind of crazy building down here. Oh, and there is a road. There is I was wrong. I was wrong. AmiPolizeiFunk, whatever, was right. And this one should go as straight as it can. Who knew? The map creator knew what he was talking about. This is where that curve is, down here. Okay. So, continuing with this. Like, sometimes you just gotta be real careful as you do this stuff. So, yeah, then this also is from a road. And that road does not connect up here, but this road do. Okay. This whole thing, there's like parks and stuff. I think they're trying to put a little sound barrier between the highway and the residences down here. As for, I mean, yeah, this road does continue. And, ooh, look here. Alright, so, up here, there's this, then there's that major street that continues at being a major street, one more section, like so. And then it actually looks like it gets smaller. Yeah, there's a merger. It gets smaller after that. So it would be like that. And continues down. And this section is a little bit wonky because this road does not continue like you would think it would. Instead, there's like a whole mess of... Yeah, I mean, I would call this like a park. What is this building? It looks cool. Bolden Calamel, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, so this is like kind of a, whoop. Is this Checkpoint Charlie I'm looking at? I don't know, there's like a really cool, like, it's a dome, just like, that looks like the Earth. And a whole bunch, there's like a little, almost a park section in here. And then these two roads would connect. So let's upgrade this. That'll make the industries here happy. Oh, I deleted them. I didn't mean to delete. I meant to upgrade. Well, we'll leave that for now. This whole little area is like a crazy park. I have to look it up, figure out what it's for. Buden Ministrum de Finanzen. So there's some like finance thing here. I think that's for their, it's like the Treasury Department. Something. As for, okay, so let's zone, huh? Radiology in Berlin Mitte. Oh, okay. So there are a couple little hospitals here too. I don't think we need more. Healthcare is real good. What we really need is police. I guess I'm okay on that, but I had to just plop in one of these in random spot. Fire's not great, is it? It never is. It's always. It seems like it's impossible to get enough fire trucks in City Skylines. So, anyway, let's okay. Blah blah blah. we need water, because water is important. People drink it. And we should provide. Come on. Really? Okay. Just like that. And we'll continue this for the future, because I'll probably need it if we buy like land down here. I don't know how much more I'm going to actually buy, just because I do want to build out here, because I want semi-realistic traffic going through the park and everything. How are we doing? Like, it seems like I get no visitors. 192 visitors. I don't know how to boost visits to the park. That's one thing that I don't really know. I mean, we got all kinds of stuff here. People should love this park. And then like one little visitor. Maybe as we build out the residential areas around here, people will be more keen to go visit the park. Anyway, let's zone all this. We'll start with this section here, and then kind of work our way down each block. So this is a bunch of hotels and offices. It looks like there's a parking lot. Yeah, Amazon has an office. A little bit of commercial as well. So let's do this. I'm going to marquee. I'll make this commercial. And I'm going to leave this space for office. I'm just going to say that the Courtyard Marriott is residential. It isn't really. Obviously, it'd be like tourist commercial. But we need to build out our residential. So, now this building, Axel Springer Nebau, what on earth are you? Oh, it's a big corporate office. Maybe we leave that for now. What about down here? There's a taxi stand and a Balanceakt, a sculpture. And more offices, it looks like. Yeah, because this whole area is like mixed use, and I think it's mostly office space. For now, I will put you in so they have power. Alright. I do need more residential, though, so let's hope that we get more. I'm trying to, like, account for realistic zoning as much as I can, but I do need to, like, make a little bit of a caveat sometimes. Okay, so what is next to the big Marriott? There's a gymnasium, there's some more office stuff. It's mostly offices, honestly. And this big thing up here is a large hospital, basically. So I'm going to actually make an executive decision here, because this is a long building. I think I'm going to put this in and this in instead of like a proper hospital complex, because we have lots of hospital, but we have like no elder care and no child care services. So we're getting the spirit of a sort of hospital complex by doing this, but we're also providing needed services. So I'm going to actually rename this as the Hauptarzt Ulrich Fleck. So again, I'm not doing the umlaut here, but it would be an umlaut. Ulrich Fleck. Enter. Yeah, I'm trying to name some of the bigger buildings and stuff too. And I won't name this, it's part of this, so just use your imagination. What I will do though is I think I will put a proper hospital here. And the reason why is it's a shape thing, right? This long, thin shape is what this hospital complex looks like. But then there's a radiology center here. I'm probably putting in too many hospitals if I'm being honest, but I think this is not the worst idea in the world, honestly, because eventually we'll want more big hospitals. So is there any roads? There is a road between this and this. Let's actually put that road in. Yeah, it just goes up like that. And then we can put the hospital there. And let's rename this to Radio Logi in Berlin Mitte. Enter. So Mitte means the middle in German. So yeah. That's probably too many hospitals and costing us a lot of money, but it fits what would actually be in here. Because I also put this one in, the Mayo Clinic, which is a private practice, but, you know, that way we have a lot of little hospitals and stuff. And then this way we get our elder care. I mean, this isn't actually what this is a whole big hospital complex. But, I mean, it makes sense to have a hospital near the elder care, and it sort of represents a medical thing in this area. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. Now, beneath the hospital is like a gymnasium and what look like some more offices. What I think I'm gonna do is if I go into healthcare, and I think it's here. Oh wait, is this like, no, it's not long. This one? This one could work. Okay, let's move these buildings because I still need them. So Child Health Center, I should put this where a kindergarten would be. And I know I saw one way over in this corner somewhere. Kinderzentrum Ottokar. Is that a kindergarten? Children's Club. Okay. A Kinderzentrum. So that is, going by my little map, let's move you. Pretty much here. I can't quite fit it because of how I set up the roads, so let's not move it. I'm gonna delete these roads. They're a little overly complex anyway. I think that way we'll be able to fit in, because this is like, it's like a big kind of like center. It's got like child care services and all kinds of stuff. So that would be where we would put the kinder whatevers. The kinder whatever. Do we want it as far over as it can go? No, it actually is kind of like right in the middle here. So boom. And I will remake that path as well, because I do like having path access between these two spots. If I just do like, I know you need water and all that. Okay, there. There we go. Let's get the water going. Actually, I'm gonna be economical with this one, just because, like, you know, we're just kind of filling in this little section. So we'll put them just so. And then you need power, so we'll put in the power. And that makes sense over there. I don't know where I can put this elder care now. I'm not sure where in Berlin. I'm sure there are some like that in Berlin. It would make sense, but I'm not seeing. I suppose I could like just Also, this part I just saw, it's called the apartment hotel up in here. So I'm going to zone this residential, and we can get rid of this silly power line and just let that fill in. It should provide power to most of these areas. I do want to move this elder care. And I want to move it to a spot that would make some sense. What is this building? Flooring contractor. That would not be elder care. I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna like Google retirement home Berlin, Germany. Retirement home Berlin. I have to say Germany because I keep getting Berlin, Wisconsin when I do these. It's that, you know, American thing where it's kind of like, okay, show me the map. Like every city in Europe also exists in North America because we couldn't come up with any original names for anything. Huh, so there's, ooh, there is one. The Senioren home in this region. Perfect. And it's near... Okay, so if I look at this little section here, there's this one and where is this? This little road here. Oh, that's weird. Did I get this road right? Oh, no. So, see where these two kind of like... Both these roads continue straight down. Like, so this road and this road. And the senior home is actually here. Shoot. I did want them to kind of be placed in the right areas. Yeah, it's a little bit outside of our current boundary. Frustrating. Well, I think for now I'll move it wherever, and then we'll find a good spot for it in the future. Because I definitely want one of these somewhere. Don't want to destroy those paths. Okay, I'll put you up here for now. We'll figure it out. We'll find a good spot for that retirement home, but for now, just you're up there. Because I have some unique assets that I can put in that fit a little better. Like, yeah, if I do that one, and what about this general hospital as well? These are expensive, but worth it. Worth it for looking like the actual buildings, kind of. So, big hospital complex here. I don't think anyone is worried about getting... I kind of want to not use this one. Actually, yeah. Give me a little bit of a refund. The reason why is this one looks just fine to me. I'm also thinking I'm going to get rid of this one. It's too expensive. And instead I can put a little smaller clinic in there. And I think it'll look a little bit more... It'll look fine. Small buildings. A cryopreservative would also look pretty good, but we haven't unlocked those. Medical clinic. Oh gosh, I'm immediately changing my mind about it. Because this does fit much better. Okay, we're going to put 2 in. Just spent like $1 million, but it's fine. And these... I kind of want to do like 2 of this line medical laboratory, right? Because it just it keeps together like similar themes. They don't look great side by side though. All right, executive decision. Give me a little bit of refund. I will zoom back in. Go to satellites. Oh god. Actually, it kind of works because the building repeats itself multiple times. It's a very not fractal, but modular building. So fine, we'll do it. We'll do it. This is probably the closest approximation we can get to this hospital, and I think that's fine. You know, we're gonna have way too many medical coverage, so no one's ever getting sick. It's crazy. And people are going to live forever. We're amazing. Also, behind here, this is the other thing I want. I think it's under... Let's see. Community pool. Sports hall and gym. Sports hall and gym. Oh. Will the pool fit where the gym won't? Ooh. There's definitely a gym right here. That is a bit frustrating. I can't fit it. Yeah, it's completely taking up. That's just a helicopter depot. Oh man, I wish we could get this in here, but... Yeah, that's a shame. Well, we'll keep an eye out, try to find a gymnasium somewhere. There is a little gym right here, but you know what? I don't think I can fit it in. What I will do is I'm going to zone pretty much all this commercial, because it kind of is. And we do have the demand for it, so that will help. As for down here, these look like mixed use. Maybe a lot of office space. What are you? Corporate. Yeah, these are corporate office, corporate office. What? No, don't glide around. What are you? Axel Spring or Holch House? Oh, it's a skyscraper. Yeah, these are all corporate offices moving around, like down the line here. So office space. What is this one? Digital printing hall. Yeah, this would also be not so much office, but like corporate. I mean, not corporate. Low density commercial would go here. And then up here, it's kind of mixed use. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of... Yeah, it seems like there's some mix of things here. It's mostly commercial, but there's also post office. Can I do post offices? Is that available to me? Where are post offices actually even? No. It wouldn't be electricity. What am I thinking? Transport, maybe? Public transport hubs. Post service. Here we go. Post office, mail services. Each post office maintains a small fleet and collect and distribute. I think this will actually make us some money, too. So let's put in a little post office. Oh, there's an esports thing here, too. That's fun. We'll put one here. Boom. And every so often when I see like a post office or something, I'll try to remember to put them in. Post sorting. Click mail from local post offices and takes it to post sorting. So purchase for delivery to a addressee location outside the city. Interesting. I don't exactly know how the postal service works in City Skylines. I haven't really played much since it came out. But good to know. The rest of this stuff, it's mixed use. What is Freisure? What does Freisure mean? A hair salon. Yeah, this mostly looks commercial though. So I'm just gonna do commercial in here. And above it is oh, I got it mixed up. So this post office is actually here. So we'll move it and deal with it that way. And this is like a little commercial thing. And then Bundesministerium government offices. So this is actually not commercial up here. It's half commercial because there's a big parking area and half office. So let's de-zone half of this, anticipating office complexes in the future. That looks about halfway here. Yeah, we'll just de-zone that little section. A lot more office than I thought. I was looking for residential and I got office, which is fine, I suppose. Okay. What is this? Is this like a grocery store? Yeah, so there's kind of a mix. Like, behind the hospital, like over here and stuff, there's some commercial, but there's also like a little park and a kindergarten and there's a whole bunch of stuff. So I think I'm gonna put in another childcare center here, maybe, for the kindergarten. How are we doing on education, actually? Elementary? Yeah, we need more capacity. Let's do a community school, because this does look like a pretty intense place. We'll put it at the edge here. Slightly off, because the entrance is slightly off. So what I mean by intense place is so this basically does look like a more it's not like a traditional looking building, it's more of a modern looking building. So let's put that in and we'll call it the Music Kindergarten Berlin. So I think it's a music school for kindergarten. Music Kindergarten Berlin EV. Enter. So there's a little school there. I wonder if anyone watching this has ever actually gone to one of these places. I need to rename this back to oh god, the Autarzen Ulrich Fleck. I wonder what that actually means. I didn't actually look at the translation. Google. It's an Ulrich Fleck, dermatologist. Okay, well. That whole building is a dermatologist's office? Jesus. What's going on in Germany that we need that many dermatologists? That's nutters to me. And this was radiology in Berlin Meet. Okay. Cool. Trying to name the buildings accurately. So far, the only complaint I'm seeing is uneducated workforce and lack of workers. So that is what is driving this crazy high residential. But looking at the time, we've gone over time a lot more again. So I'm just gonna end it here. I'll finish zoning this eventually. A lot of it's office, so I guess we can't really do that. I'm gonna put in a little city park here because I'll encourage upgrades and all. I don't want to do a dedicated complex park. But a little city park, that sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah, it's definitely a park. It's got trees. So what options do we have? I mean, we could put in a large playground for the kiddos. It seems like a kind of boring park, though. They don't really have... I mean, I'm not seeing much in terms of just kids stuff. It's more like an official looking place. What are you? Park with trees, and you're, oh, a little too big. Dang. Because that would be perfect. It would fill up the whole space. Can't get it in there. How big is this thing? It's huge. I need one slightly smaller than that. No. No. I guess this is what I'm going with. The small park. Alright, I'm going to put the small park in. And I'm also going to, like, actually zone a little bit more commercial here. Because the kindergarten is part of kind of a little commercial center. So I think that'll be a somewhat accurate depiction of things. We definitely need more residential, though. So I'm wondering how we get it. And there's like a... This whole section should be, like, commercial and, like, a little park plaza in here. So let's get another... Let's actually do a plaza. Plaza with trees. That actually kind of matches things. Yeah. Okay. Couple extra parks. That'll drive up the land value a bit. Make people want to move in here. And all that. Anyway, let's, I'm gonna, call this an episode, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I feel like that was pretty productive. I don't know. We filled in this section that's been kind of blank for a while. Still haven't found a residential spot. And I need to, because we need residential so bad. No one has any workers. It's a nightmare. So I'm going to try to find, like, some residential. I think we might have to consider building out to here, because this is, like, it looks like there's a lot more residential in this zone, and I really need to get to that 8,500, because there are a lot of things I unlock at that point that we need. We get the university. We could do, like, more stuff with, like, the railroads and public transportation, and all that good stuff. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to hop off camera and build these roads out, because that's going to take me a while, and I don't know if that would be fun to watch, because it'd just be me plotting roads and not even saying much, because I have to really intensely concentrate while I do it, because if I don't, I can't do it right. So the other interesting spots we could do, obviously we want this whole section, because this is where the bridge is. It's very important. Like, we've got one side of the river okay, but I want this side of the river as well. I also want to unlock offices so we can get rid of all this ugly ground pollution. And there's a bunch of, like, stuff we get at 8,500 that's very important, and we're going to have to be working on. This area is interesting too, right here, where all these trees are. This is the, I think it's the main, like, place where, so there's a really cool structure here. It kind of looks like, if you go into unique buildings, I think content creators, I really should make use of some of these. Like, bumping up the tourism would be good. In fact, like, this ramen restaurant, I almost want to put it in here. Instead of, like, I put a little park cafe to represent that, but yeah, see these office buildings and stuff, we should make use of these. We're definitely going to be going around doing a lot of decorating. I wish, though, that they weren't just tourist destination stuff. It would be nice, actually, if these offices and things function as a commercial building or an office building, but they don't. They're only little tourism attractions to visit. But the one I'm thinking of... No. It's not here. Maybe it's like... It's from the Pearl Delta. Yeah, see, we can't even look at these because we're not 8,500. but it's not the Pearl Delta. It's I think it's called the Gateway to the East Pearl building. It's this cool building in Shanghai, I want to say. That's like a big round, crazy looking thing. I don't know where it is though. It's like one of these buildings maybe. Oh, and we can get this. That'd be nice because there are several places that we could use cathedrals. Ooh, the cinema we could use for like a theater. Ooh, we have it right here. The Oriental Pearl Tower. I knew it had pearl in the building. But, yeah, like, we're going to try to put this in here. Because it's very similar to the Berliner Fernsehturm. In fact, I think they might be designed by the same architect or something. But that's a very distinctive landmark on the Berlin skyline. And we absolutely need to represent it. Also, the Brandenburg Gate, which unfortunately is going to be a bear to unlock. If we look at it, the Brandenburg Gate, I think it might be one of these buildings. I don't know. I remember it, though, needing, like, a crazy thing to unlock. We should also make use of some of these little statues. Just get our tourism up because... What's this? Fountain of Life and Death. Neighborhood... Where are you, Brandenburg Gate? I don't know. But, yeah, the Bradburg Gate, I remember it had, like, a weird requirement to unlock. It's not under here, under landmarks. Ooh, theater will be good, too. There are tons of theaters. Fill 5 instances of cemetery. Yuck. I wonder why that's the requirement. Is this a Bradburg Gate? No, City Hall. Anyway, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of decorating in the future. And that includes the Brandenburg Gate. Wherever it is. Is it here, maybe? Like the Opera House and all that. I don't know. Anyway, this episode has gone on for a while. Like, I'm trying to do 20-minute episodes, and oh my gosh, I get so zoned into, like, working on this kind of stuff. So, yeah. it ends up being a, everyone, okay, I get it. I hear what you're saying, Berlin. You really desperately need, residential zones. We're going to put that in, next episode, because getting to 8,500 is essential to our grand plans. And once we get that, we can start zoning offices as well, which I think will be nice for places like this that have some offices. Up here, I believe, is offices. Like, we need offices, so getting that unlocked will be grand. And then we can do, like, high density and all that good stuff. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This has been, like, probably the longest episode of City Skylines. That wasn't intentional at all. I just, we got to talking. So, I'm just going to end the episode here. But thanks for tuning in, and look forward to, like, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Building up a whole bunch of cool things. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Cheers.